У полі калина, у полі червона, вільно розцвітає, волею палає. У полі калина зажурила за тобою, у полі стежина там і миле їде з бою.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are still staying over to Ukraine. This is SKYLERR. I have reacted to her before. I love her vocals. She is absolutely amazing. This song, translated into English, is in a vibranium field. And thank you very much for explaining to me what is vibranium from previous 5 or 6 songs that mention vibranium into it. So thank you very much. In the description page, it says this: in the vibranium field, freedom cannot be stopped. Will struggle, freedom are far from all that is sung in this song. The track in Kalina's field was created specifically for Eurovision 2023. The song was included in the song list for the national selection for the Eurovision 2023, and despite not making it to the final, it still won the hearts of the Ukrainians. The performer SKYLERR herself assures that this work has become special for her. So, I'll talk about that after. I'm going to carry on. I'll put a lot of meaning into it. Centuries of old pain of people, and most importantly, I've added our native flavour of freedom and bravery. The song in the Kalina's field reveals the internal struggle of the brave Ukrainian people for their freedom. But the main meaning of the track is will and its price, which is now known to all of us. It does also go on to say, let me just highlight that part again. Can I? No, it won't let me. There's another part to it. Here we go. Vibranium associated with nenькою-Ukrainою also became symbolic. The clip uses historical footage of the war starting from 2014 to the present day. So what I'm missing right back now is then I knew the Eurovision selection it was coming, but I haven't got access to who actually's taken part, how many people's taken part. But all I've got is the top 10 now that has been selected. So that's who I'm going to react to. But I understand there was many, many, many more. So now I've just got to understand why SKYLERR didn't get voted into it rather than the others. So that's another thing that I'm going to I have to understand. I just reacted to Krut. I think her Krut. I have reacted to her before. She was singing Lullaby. And I've reacted to her original, which is absolutely amazing. And I've reacted to, the audio version. Also reacted, as you know, if you haven't seen it already, reacted to Jerry Howe, which I think is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to now look at why this hasn't been entered and come up with my own thoughts about that as well. So look, there's a little bit about it. Apologies for blabbering on. Let's go straight into my next reaction, shall we? So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Maybe it was just a live audio. I don't know. So now I have put English subtitles up there, but once again, YouTube, sort out your subtitles, man, seriously. It's hurtful.
У полі калина, у полі червона, він розцвітає.
And she's a lovely person as well. She sent me a message when I reacted to her songs.
У полі калина зажурилась за тобою, у полі стежина там і милий їде з бою, у полі червоненько розцвітає, бо калина вільна, волею палає. У полі, звуки гармат, freedom cannot be stopped.
Right, I know why it wasn't selected. And I'll speak about that after.
У полі калина зажурилась за тобою, у полі стежина там і милий їде з бою, у полі червоненько розцвітає, бо калина вільна. Я ненька скуликаю, очі чорні брови, милого чекала, дочекалась, не зламала свої гарячі серця, не покориться ніколи, тільки віра і
I like the flow.
любов, справжня доля. Only love and peace, hear me love and peace, never break the grin and soul, never break our home.
And
Only
fusion?
love and peace, only happy kids, only you and I, and our freedom never die. У полі калина зажурилась за тобою, у полі стежина там і милий їде з бою, у полі червоненько розцвітає, бо калина вільна.
It's got this kind of Arabic kind of Eastern.
Дівчина калинка, серця її миленьке, з нелегкою долею.
I wouldn't say Arabic, but it's got this kind of reggaeton Arabic kind of vibe to it.
Дівчина калинка, славно.
Correct me if I'm wrong on this.
Freedom is our heart. Freedom never, never dies. Звуки гармат, freedom cannot be stopped. У полі калина зажурилась за тобою, у полі стежина там і милий їде з бою, у полі червоненько розцвітає, бо калина вільна. У полі калина.
She's got a fantastic voice. You can't deny her vocals.
У полі, під звуки гармат, freedom cannot be stopped.
Допоки я жива і серце вдячне, і мій народ і волю не скорить, вільна душа співає, а не плаче. За перемогу, наближаючи цю мить.
SKYLERR, you're an amazing artist. So, that was SKYLERR with Vibranium in the Field. Lovely song, represents so much. But if we're going according to the Eurovision 2023, what I think the reason why it didn't, why it wasn't successful, I think because it holds, and why a hell of a lot of artists, if they did go into it, their songs was very much about the current situation and very much full on with it. Now, as much as wonderful and amazing SKYLERR's voice was, you saw the song, you heard the particular lyrics, and it was full on about the current situation that's going on in Ukraine. And it's like, over for the Eurovision Song Contest, even though it's an invisible political statement kind of thing, you know what I'm talking about, there's so much politics into it. But there's not should be. It's about vocals and music, blah, blah. They're trying to stay away from it. So I believe that if anybody or artist is going to sing a song that's representing their countries, it's going to be non-political or non-this or non-that. And this is very close to it. And that's crazy, but I feel that's what's going on right about now within Eurovision. So it's like, that for me, well, that for me is an amazing song, but for Eurovision Song Contest, that could be way full on in their faces of like, wait a minute, do you know what I mean? Which I feel that the Eurovision Song Contest will be on the borderline of music plus what's going on, if it still continues. That's why I feel, and that's maybe why maybe more songs like this didn't go through. But if you look at the schematics of it, it's very much of what Jerry Howe's kind of done, but in a different kind of schematics. Jerry's done a fusion of English, so has SKYLERR. Jerry done the spoken word, I think at the end and somewhat at the beginning, so does SKYLERR. The difference of the songs and the song choice is what Jerry's done through musically. The producer. This is about producer versus producer, not the song lyrics versus the song lyrics, I believe. And music carries weight. And I feel with Jerry's song, yes, it has all different kind of fusion, but with a modern era directed at the modern people, younger value people, like from anywhere between 30 and under, that age. But the lyrics contents is hitting the 40 and plus age. You know, so it's got a combination of, it suits all different kind of combinations. Where this song, SKYLERR, is, number one, majority of it is in the native language and so much cultural values on it as well. So that's all lovely and brilliant. But the directiveness of it is only hitting one particular character of people, not all, as much as what Jerry Howe's songs will be doing. But nevertheless, it is a really, really good song. So I see it on that factor. As a good song, if it wasn't for the Eurovision Song Contest, it's still a brilliant song. And I'm glad that I have actually reacted to it. And for that reason, I salute you. Boom!
У полі калина зажурила за тобою, у полі стежина камінь милої не збою, у полі червоненько розцвітає, бо калина вільна. У полі калина. У полі, під звуки гармат, freedom cannot be stopped.